besties, and thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Lindsay. I love beauty so much, and without further ado, let's jump into the video because you know why you're here, I know why you're here, and it's just a very exciting launch. But I will link everything on my face down below, as well as the products I will be talking about in today's video, which are both perfumes from the wedding collection. Of course, I don't have the physical bottles, I'm sorry. I was able to get these early because I made a little purchase on Kayali's website, but here they are. Obviously, I will also pop you a little bottle pick up here as well when we go through each perfume. I will say there's one that I do like more than the other. Can you kind of guess maybe which one it is? The amount I've used of each sample is going to be a dead giveaway, but I love this collection so much, you guys. It was made with love. I believe that I almost said Huda. Mona sat with her husband and they really just, you know, thought it through, and it's just such an exciting thing to do. Imagine being able to sit there and create fragrances for a beautiful moment in your life with your loved one. I just think that would be such an incredible personal experience. So I'm so happy they were able to do this. It is such a heartwarming collaboration in my opinion, and without further ado, let's jump in and talk about each perfume. So first of all, I believe they're both $100 for the 50 milliliter, or you could get like the 10 milliliter, and I believe that one is about $30. It's like this small little, let me show you, it's like, oh, they're behind me. I didn't see their skinny travels as an option, but they do have these minis, which I love because I feel like I'm still getting the experience of having the real bottle just in mini form, which especially if you have a lot of perfumes in your collection, I think it just makes sense. Plus it's a little bit more cost effective, okay? So I'm so excited about this. The only thing, you guys, that does bug me is it's limited edition, but I can definitely understand why with the circumstances. I get it, but it's just kind of sad because, like, I'm already telling you, I love this one a lot. Like, I really like it. It is definitely more me than this one, although this one is not bad either, and we'll get into that. But starting with the Wedding Silk Santal 36, oh my goodness, when I first saw peeked this perfume, I was so excited. I feel like this is such a beautiful, enchanting, ethereal perfume. It's beautiful, you guys. We have notes of sparkling champagne, white freesia, pink praline, lush nectarine, sandalwood, and sugared musk. And you guys, the sugared musk in here on the dry down is just so, it's so tasty. It's so yummy, you guys. So for me, I mean, look at the sample. I really have already done some damage, and you can see what the full bottle does look like right here. It's a beautiful frosted kind of cream. It's a beautiful bottle, so I'm so excited to have this on the way to me. If I didn't already say it, it's definitely on the way. But again, it just makes me sad because I feel like once it's gone, which I don't like, but I can't really sit there and buy 3 bottles. It's just insane. But anyway, so for me with this perfume, I wore this one all day today, and I also wore this one on my right arm, and then I really wasn't feeling again like it was very me, so I did mix it with this one, and I just feel like them layered is perfect, but you can also of course wear them on their own. But for me, this one is so beautiful. I feel like when you wear this, you are like just a drop dead gorgeous woman. It's so beautiful and romantic. I think it is a perfect bridal fragrance option, or just in general on days you kind of want your mood to be uplifted. Maybe you want to just feel like a soft girl. It gives very soft girl energy, I do feel like. As far as the sparkling champagne, I do get that a bit for sure. It gives it that effervescence, that bubbly personality that I love. The white freesia I also get. The pink praline I get a little bit of. I think that the fragrance definitely does have some floral to it, but for me I get a lot of that nectarine as well, like the whole way through. And I think the mix of the nectarine, the champagne, the sugared musk, it's all such a beautiful experience. It's just a lovely fragrance, and honestly, let's go ahead and spray some, and then in the base as well, that sandalwood, you guys. It's a very creamy sandalwood. I love sandalwood and fragrances, you guys know this. So I pretty much knew I'd really like it a lot. I saw some people say if you have vanilla 28, this is kind of like a lighter version, which I do agree with, but just like a little bit fruitier and with a little bit of floral and that bubbly nature. It's so pretty. It's the type of scent you just want to kind of bathe yourself in. So if that's not telling you something, I really, oh my gosh, am I about to use the whole thing? I'm like, so good. I just got some in my eyes like a dum-dum, but it's fine. It's definitely one of those fragrances for when you want your mood enhanced. It's just so lovely. And it's, again, such a creamy, creamy, creamy sandalwood. So I think even if you don't like sandalwood, give it a go. It's really something to smell. As far as the projection, I would say this is average. As far as the sillage, maybe like an arm's distance. The scent bubble, I do smell whiffs of it, which you guys know just makes me very happy. I love this. It smells like the most breathtaking, bubbly woman. It's so pretty, and I feel like you guys are really gonna like this one, especially if we have similar scent taste. Now this one, the Wedding Velvet Santal, this one for me personally is, it's a little bit heavier, but it's still very, very light. I won't even say it's heavier because for me personally, it's way lighter than I definitely thought it was going to be for what it is. Oh, look at that all black bottle. I honestly want it just because the bottle will be so nice in my collection, but I'm not quite on that level when it comes to collecting yet. The keynotes are jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedar wood, benzoin, and sandalwood. And for me, the sandalwood in here is a lot more intense, to the point where if you don't like sandalwood, I really don't think that you'd like this fragrance, or cedar. And floral from the jasmine. Now, I'm not really getting the tea leaves in this fragrance, I gotta be honest. Let me know down below if you are, but for me, I don't really smell much of like a tea herbal vibe in this fragrance. If anything, maybe it's just giving like a little bit of a balance to the juice, but for me personally, I'm not really picking up on that. For me, the benzoin I also get a lot, which I really love in fragrance. It gives a bit of depth and personality, and to me it's kind of sexy, so I like that for sure, and I get that. I'm just not so much getting the tea leaves. And then again, there's the white musk. So I think if you do like really woody fragrances, you would love this, that aren't too heavy. It's not too much, but I will say, and this is the first thing I thought of when I sprayed it on the paper. I love the bottle. The bottle is so cute. Let's just say again, by the way, I don't think that you have to be a man to wear this fragrance. I could definitely see a woman or a man wearing this. But it's not a very heavy fragrance once again. I feel like, and I pulled it out because I smelled it in my perfume collection video that I just did the other day. That's kind of why I think as soon as I smelled it, it reminded me of something, because it was still so fresh on my mind. It reminds me of Mon Guerlain EDP. Please tell me I'm not the only one that feels this way. This one to me is just a little bit more, it's more vanilla, and it's definitely not 100% similar for sure. This one I get more like it's licorice and vanilla, and I get that a lot in this fragrance, whereas this one is definitely more woody, but they smell, they do have similarities. So when I first smelled this, at first I was like, what is it? The eyelash number 2? I was like, no way, those are not similar. I cannot stand eyelash number 2. I mean, I love to smell it, but I would never wear it. This I could definitely see myself wearing, at least paired with the Silk Santal. But with this one, I was just like, it reminds me of something. It just has that mysterious, sexy vibe to it. And when I did look at the notes, I believe it had jasmine, it had benzoin, and it had, what was it, the sandalwood or the cedar? it had the woody note in there too. So I was like, yep. Look at my broken nail. I can't take it serious. I'm sorry. I do feel like though, I like my Mon Guerlain better. Plus y'all, I bought Mon Guerlain for $40 at Macy's on a sale. This one is still $100, like for the big one. So for me personally, I don't mind getting this one again when it runs out for $40, $50, maybe on another sale. This one $100. I mean, again, I love the bottle. I mean, oh, look at it. I really wish the bottle could be in my collection, but the big determining factor for me of why I didn't get this one was because if I did, it would have been the small one anyways, because it's just not my vibe 100%. Even Mon Guerlain is not like me. It's not like a me fragrance, but I do like to wear it every now and again. So that was a thing. And then also the fact it's a limited edition and I already have my Mon Guerlain. So, you know what I'm saying? I can buy that again, no problem. So yeah, I like this. I feel like this one is definitely for, again, the more mysterious, sexy woman. Oh, I do really like it. I love this fragrance a lot. Actually, mixing the two together was a lovely experience. I just feel like for me, this is when I want to have my more dark feminine energy, and this one is when I'm more in my light feminine, if you'll allow me to say that. And for me, I love being in my light feminine, y'all, especially lately. I really have been. So absolutely in love with this fragrance. Bubbly, it's very uplifting. It's just a very beautiful, again, drop dead gorgeous woman is wearing this, which she's gonna be on her wedding day. So this just makes sense to me. I feel like this one would be, I mean, it's full bottle worthy to me. I already bought a full bottle. But I would still say get the samples on Kayali's website. I believe they're $4 each. I also, before we do say goodbye, got Elixir. Or sorry, Invite Only. And y'all, I can still smell it on paper. I put it on the paper this morning. This one is heavy, okay? So when I smelled this one, I smelled this first and then I smelled this, the more masculine take. I definitely thought this one would be just as strong, but it's not. So if you've ever smelled Invite Only, ooh, it's for sure louder, more intense, stronger. And I'm not gonna lie, kind of headache inducing. That's what I like about this one, is the fact that it is woody, but it's not. When something's too woody, it gives me a headache for sure. When something's too strong, it can give me a headache. So this one does not do that, and that's why I say it is lighter, which someone like me does appreciate. So overall, I'm very happy with both of these perfumes. I am debating getting this in a small size, like just because I kind of do want it, but then I'm like, it's not gonna have the black beautiful packaging, and again, I feel like these two do have similarities, so it's like, I don't know. I do think if you have Kayali's Vanilla 28, I think that you would still love this new one. And the last thing I'll say, and then I'll let you go, is I feel like if you took all three of these and then added a little something extra, I think you'd be left with this new fragrance. This one is Musk 12, which I actually just got today. Vanilla 28, of course. And then Deja Vu White Flower. You'd be left with something similar to this new Kayali fragrance for sure. But that's not me saying like it's not worth it to get the new fragrance. I'm just saying like if you like all three of these and just picture a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, all mixed into one concoction with a little bit extra, like I said, I think you would like this perfume. Because we are getting the vanilla, we are getting the floral with the nectarine, and we are getting that beautiful sugared musk. So that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. And if you have had the chance to get your nose on these fragrances, let me know down below your thoughts and opinions. I love you, and I will see you in the next one, besties. Bye!